Dear Dr. Pachauri, Honorable Chairman of the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, Sayın Rektörüm, değerli katılımcılar, hoş geldiniz diyor, hepinizi saygıyla selamlıyorum. Öncelikle bize ev sahipliği yapan, esasen kurulduğu günden beri derneğimizin merkezini barındıran ve çalışmalarımıza hep destek olan, bugün de üniversitenin 150. yıl etkinlikleri kapsamında bu organizasyonun hayata geçmesini sağlayan Boğaziçi Üniversitesi'ne teşekkürlerimi arz etmek isterim.
Bugün üniversitemiz önemli bir konuşmacıyı, Hükümetler Arası İklim Değişikliği Paneli Başkanı Sayın Rajendra Pachauri'yi ağırlamaktadır. Kendisinin iklim değişikliği, enerji-çevre başlıklı konferansına hoş geldiniz, şeref verdiniz. Hepinizi saygı ve sevgiyle selamlıyorum.
It's a great privilege to be here during the 150th anniversary of this very distinguished institution. You would observe that there are fluctuations in this temperature. And those fluctuations are there because the climate of the Earth is influenced, of course, now more and more by human actions. There is a 90% probability that most of the increase that has taken place in temperatures since the middle of the last century is because of human actions. Are we really protecting this planet? Are we protecting society to see that this Article 2 of the Framework Convention is fully observed? We apparently are not, and therefore I think human society has to do much more. And I'll end with this quotation from Mahatma Gandhi when he said, "Speed is irrelevant if you're going in the wrong direction."
The other argument is very strong because they're saying in the short run, your factory will be closed and you're going to be jobless. It's really hard to convince them when you're trying to make there will be something bad in 30 years.
Firstly, what we're talking about is not going to be 40 years in the future, it is now. I just want to give you one fact. We have estimated that if nothing is done about climate change, then those heat waves, which currently take place today, once in 20 years, will by the end of this century take place once in 2 years.
I would like to ask how many people in this room have solar panels in their roofs? Because if we don't do this, the people who know, then how can we expect any change from the public?
I'd like to refer to Gandhi as well, but maybe we can read that quote in a more fruitful way in this context. Maybe we can say that speed is relevant if you are going in the right direction.
Yes.
So I think here, the audience here, we are almost all convinced that climate change is a problem. UNFCCC is something in the right direction.
I'm grateful to you for at least one sentence that you spoke, that the IPCC is doing good work. There are lots of people who believe that the IPCC should be bombed from the face of this earth.
Is it not wiser for us, Homo sapiens, to let this civilization collapse and to survive after the collapse and create a new, really sustainable one, rather than desperately fighting to prolong its life?
There was one planet that was crossing another planet in outer space, and this planet asks the other, "How is the universe?" And the other planet answers, "The universe is fine." But there is one particular planet that I'm very worried about. Which one? Is this planet called Earth. Why? What's wrong with it? So, well, what's really wrong with it is that there's a species over there called human beings, and they are destroying everything. So this wise planet says, well, don't worry, they're not going to last very long.